All right, here's my specialized chisel. I have a little pump right here. Oh, excuse me, pump. I mean a scale. The scale. Zero it up. So you see zeroed out. Let's put this on here. Oh. Okay. So 24, excuse me, 28 pounds, 4 ounces. 28 pounds, 4 ounces. That's about how much it weighed before. And the last time I weighed it, I made some changes. So I put on this power meter, Sigiyi, I think that's how you pronounce it, Sigiyi power meter, chainring power meter. And it uses a 104 BCD, right? Chainring mounting. So I had to get that. And I was gonna put that on my previous crank, which was the race face race face A effect crank. But the race face turbine A effect crank has a 51 millimeter chain line, I believe. It's 1 millimeter inwards compared to the turbine cranks. So I had to get the turbine cranks. So this one's actually lighter because it's a aluminum spindle, 30 millimeter spindle, but aluminum. Whereas the other one was a 24 millimeter spindle, but it's steel. I think it's a chromoly. Other thing I did was I took off the candy pedals and I put on the egg beaters, triple tie. These are the original egg beater triple ties from the early 2000s. I still have it. They still work, because I'm very lightweight. Every season that I use them, I always re-grease them, take off this cap with the grease gun, and screw it in there. So it still works good. It has no slop, no nothing. So it's still good. What else? Oh yeah, and I also added the SIG Plus cycle computer right here with its mount. So the weight stayed the same. I still have the pump, 1-up pump with the CO2 cartridge in here. I have my tool bag with my little mini toolkit in here. Right, the water bottles are empty. Oh, I added a little mud guard as well. But anyway, so that's the weight, 2804, 28 pounds, 4 ounces. So basically the weight stayed the same. Because I did add that, but this got a little bit lighter. But this right here actually is heavier, but the crank itself is a little bit lighter, and this is a little bit lighter. But still 28 plus pounds. These are the I have the inserts, the Victoria inserts, the ultralight inserts, whatever they call them, on front and back. That's the Moscow front tire, and this is the Peyote rear tire. So still pretty good, pretty decent. I'm not a fitness nut or anything like that, but normally, fitness nut are the people that get this stuff. But then I just wanted to know. I wanted to know what kind of power I'm putting out, and also what my heart rate is and all that stuff. So I actually got a heart rate monitor too. So I'm gonna start using that, and I just want to see. So my curious mind wants to know. No, I can't leave it alone. Basically, I gotta know. So anyway, so that's the update on my specialized chisel. Everything else is still the same. All right, so still pretty good weight, I think. And this is this is a real world weight right here. Most people when they weigh their bikes, they don't weigh nothing. They leave the pedals out. They have no water bottles, no water bottle cages. They don't have the pump on there. It's like and that's they're riding with a pack. Who the hell rides without this stuff if you're not riding with a pack, right? I mean like a hip pack or a backpack, right? A camelback. If you're not wearing any of that, then for sure you're gonna have some type of water bottle in there at least. Maybe some people don't use a pump, but I do, because you never know, shit happens. You don't want to walk out. Same thing with the little toolkit, right? You don't want to have to walk out because some shit happens. So anyways, so that's a real world weight right there, 28 pounds, 4 ounces, for a cross country. More or less a cross country race bike. It's not fully raced out, because if it was more raced out, I would probably have I wouldn't have all this. I wouldn't have the pump in here. I wouldn't have this in here probably, most likely. What else would I have? I would probably have maybe different rims. I mean, these rims are not the lightest rims. The bird wheels, Hawk 27s. The rims are not the lightest rims. I think there's other rims that are lighter, but but these are I9. These are Industry 9 hubs, right? So they're pretty light. And XT. I don't use XTR. I used to use XTR when I used to work in the bike shop, but XTR just doesn't have the durability that XT has. And I guess I'm using the SRAM G2 brakes, not the lightest, but they were good for my use. This bike is basically, it's not quite I wouldn't call this bike a downcountry bike, but it's pretty damn close to being a downcountry bike. Maybe if I had like beefier tires, you could almost call it a downcountry bike, almost. Anyways, so that's the status on the Chisel, and that's it. Thanks for watching.